project update. Now, Okasa update as a channel say, I feel a new one my year first document in them. My complete, and on the other documents women and the screen is then the be who do match them. We see another pages upon pages. Now, a new first document in a cassette, one my year no. One ask another document to let themselves know, say, if you only about 50% of it, folks. And yes, and papa. Now we are gone in here, baby. I will show me an adribi and Mr. Jena Ye Kakra. Fraunia, all the way from Boko, Yanko Upper West, Paga. Then back to where? Kumasi Ashanti region, capital Ashanti region, Kumasi. Yemra Greater Accra, Yemesinko Volta region, all the way to Central region, then scatter across both northeast, west, south regions, then to where Western region, beyond Enchi, Awowin, all over Ghana and across the global world. This is the Frontline Investigate. Tonight, we are here to give you yet another expose, exclusive, explosive document titled AGYAPADIE project update. Now update afi wa ubehu update ni edebe ma no wan kasa Ghana ni na utie no ubehu se first document ni ka say na second document ni den na eka tonight Honey Ademoko. Up next, Ghana Speaks proudly brought to you by Ora Black Star. For Ora Black Star located at Ofankor Barrier. Ubefre one more 053 617 6327. Ora Black Star for say, bra. Ye be mau asase papa pao. Asase ntokwasem biere nihu because afunu nipa bebre. En sase sem ewo Greater Accra hanko ade. Ubekoso no nkontima ensekan ensrada bow and arrow enemne Sophie nkranti ena egusu ntokwanko a ne etuo no Ora Black Star for say no asase we ewie so adwuma na kama kwaku I guarantee myself one number wow emwenya asase de si one kasa wo dan a building of your choice including say obesi the Tower of Babel cry inform ho bomodia contact Ora make kana wumpe etie no contact Ora Black Star for near ma asase krogen we kwa benya kaswa breku danger amasaman ensawom ena hemfa potiano ensase ebuho na ni na so okrom na kwagena siudan kama wate Ora Black Star for onsase yaye road network ni na kama electricity water your mayesa road networks and electricity networks ni na ho wo dia ne se kwaje asase no wokwa won be spread asase na amount payment ni wetua ne kakrakra bibia to ya na afi wa start so maybe yi emfoni a cho no wa hwa asase ne se die sitie se eye kama kwaje bi na bombodia na siudan uwia na bibia de na kwamu minya wie Ora Black Star another sponsor ono so aba blog no so biogas expert engineers and so be join me na mene Ora Kojo awono edi nkomo kama upese usi wa wodan upese oye de ben POP construction floor tiles what have you nina ye behwe ne edi nkomo take a listen na hwe Ora Black Star for and say asi any baby ewo any dey say oye eho adwuma intententetem take a listen.
Ora Black Star Limited. Our lands are everywhere. It depends on the customer's preferred location. We have lands in areas such as Kwabenya, Amasaman, Kaswa, Denchira, Bruku, Botsiano, and Insawam. Our lands are very affordable and has no litigation issues. Our lands comes in various sizes such as 70 by 100, 35 by 100, and among others. We have a flexible payments plan that is 3 months, 6 months, and 9 months. The areas are well developed. No need to worry about electricity, water, and other social amenities. You can contact us on 030-2452-555, 030-2452-555, or visit our website at www.oralblackstarlimited.com. Oral Black Star, your preference, our priority. Black Star Limited. Our lands are everywhere. It depends on the customer's preferred location. We have lands in areas such as Kwabenya, Amasaman, Kaswa, Denchira, Bruku, Botsiano, and Insawam. Our lands are very affordable and has no litigation issues. Our lands comes in various sizes such as 70 by 100, 35 by 100, and among others. We have a flexible payments plan that is 3 months, 6 months, and 9 months. The areas are well developed. No need to worry about electricity, water, and other social amenities. You can contact us on 030-2452-555, 030-2452-555, or visit our website at www.oralblackstarlimited.com. Oral Black Star, your preference, our priority.
Great folks, welcome back, and of course this is the Frontline Investigate special edition tonight. Folks, Afi Yemra Medin Komo. Yes. Tonight I'm here to speak to Kojo Awono. Kojo Awono is the biogas expert engineers. They are into what? Construction of borehole, POP construction, floor tiles, building construction, and many more. Folks, they are all over the world, and including Africa, West Africa, Germany, all over. Jumo mudie eye bebre. Wonom no mutumi fa sebi ejanai na womode gas ema utumi de nu aduane ewo fie na wadidi na bibia ye kama. Womo na etu boho kese mane kɔ onyankopɔn akoma ho asase na komam. Na guarantee eda ho ne se boho na yetu ama ona ansa na nsuo no besa ne guarantee ni kire se until say Jesus Christ aba na Christ dey da ben wo ba onyamae maka aka o mae nti ene boho no wo benum nsuo no a opedan a yesie ni enwe ne POP kama enfema POP a esanso serve as a combustible ejato dan mu enhye de na wo pe afi min ka the last one de be construction of state of the art kitchen. You sit down in the kitchen, ubetimi no yere hokafo mu gina kitchen wona mu yeden mu dinsa woso ye aduane na ebiso bibi nim ne ade mu wie mu didi wie amutumi da kitchen straight up eye bibi amope umpe we na open. One of this, construction of state of the art kitchen like Italian made Nibia and the not just a biogas expert engineers and I make up one amount. Folks, minum Kojo Awono in the house to give us some perspectives and analysis about the above. Kojo, what saying? Good one. Now, Nana Dri, him for areas being any bidi home commodity in Yanam Ghana for. Take it up.
Yeah, Kojo, Koku.
Yes, sir.
Medical share here for new more so etie.
Yep.
Baby, OT free beer or online na a channel. She said, yeah, Satya. Kokwa banti yaba.
Yes.
Banti yaba.
Yes.
Yeah, we ko se na mekano.
Yeah.
Ye wadwuma bebre ye.
Yeah.
Se na wo kano ye wadwuma bebre ye. But enne no make safa kitchen.
Kitchen ho.
Ene asase.
Good. Wonderful.
The production but me the kitchen no be atuso.
Okay.
Am I hwe se na.
All right, MC Amonfa kitchen biogas expert engineers kitchens ni bi into screen so na ahwefo no hwe wa bruchire wa Ghana bibia wo bia mo kosomoka ya Azerbaijan kwesi plat kro mo hia kitchen ni bi kama ni enyame srew wo be frɛ ni enu nim komo na di enhyehyɛ no so ni enye kitchen kama mfema monfa pictures ni bi okay kodo kasa mo the pictures ni bi
yeah ko so wo hwɛ kitchen ye ya
yeah
your kitchens no first wo frɛ procedure ni wo hwɛ your kitchen na bi ye wo fair
yeah
wo frɛ wo di kan frɛ wo frɛ a na wa kyerɛ bia wo site wo na ya charge you transportation
yeah
aye de beba ho the transportation no they offer mu cry 500 cedis
I see
they offer mu cry 500 cedis sa transportation a you na call out fee you no
yeah
your banner kitchen no 10,000 ya some count 10,000 what this can no a free kitchen no cost no not your balance number
chese fanise me maba
yeah
mo be ye adwuma ma me a se adwuma na mo be ya
wo frɛ
Yes, me frame. Aha, nti me mamo transport na mo de buy.
Good.
So transport near 500 Ebia. Now, say for the same be floor tiles amania. Floor tiles no. The total cost no. Mo be adwuma na amia. Meti sa transport na be de mam meti efrim.
Oh yes, sanity.
Oh za.
Sanity.
Na na mo yesa.
Say that is how it is. A call out fee. Say adwuma no odi.
And say free.
There be enye free.
Enye free. Because the music am me back.
Yes, yes, same for my back.
Oh I see.
Yeah, in the way say what your cost of fuel, cost of car maintenance.
I see.
Cost of paying nipa na wabet yes survey no. Because of wajuma be. Oh
I see.
And you need to call out fee no. But say ye ba na odi juma no ma say yenya.
Yeah.
Then we don't need that money again.
Oh I see.
Because
me feel say mo be fa.
No. The security ni say juma no amfa maya. We don't actually lose. But what must say at least the nipa na yes oye. Na because of wajuma to a free site office about no. Yeah. Ebia no be kula but because of wajuma to one call.
I see.
Then we yan lose also one lose.
I see.
But what must say
yes.
That is how it is.
Yes.
Into mo vacation be do so na.
I see. MCR so mo ye machines in weduma bi na.
Okay. Yeah. Nti sana ye hihye no. Etie. Nti ye ba one first thing is say you be take measurements.
Okay.
Yeah, first baby I be kitchen no. Apart from no ebia na wo kitchen bi dada.
Okay.
Kitchen wo kitchen a wo pe oni gi hu dada. E very good. Now we dey actually assist na me pe no. Ye dey ne say betumi advice so okay kitchen we say na wo pe no. Okay ye ne say a e be fine. But you must say ye ne say a e be boa be okay. We we can say okay me pe no sa abo mu ye ne say mai. Ye dey say be kitchen ni nyina awo be ba so. Amba ono wan hwese na tie wo de na wo ka no na ye de na e ka no na ya kire video no ana pictures no no ho se na tie te na yes dan a ye drawing no won se nya obi na ti architectural drawing ase tie convert sa ana video no wan ho se yes dan we se na be tie design ye kitchen no so wo no ho se na tie ansa na ya be hye ase na ya kire price no no ma e bia 70%. And 80%.
Okay.
The amount say okay,
like 70 or 80 deposit.
Right. Yes. The amount say maybe 1 month, and I say 3 weeks. Na the be we no. Tie we are na what we and I say ye do 90%. Na what we scanner aka wo ho no. Yeah. Then we finish up for you. Most of the time stand ye adwuma. I see. Ye adwuma say where deposit ye we answer na what we account there be adwuma ntisa. I see. Ye up to 90%. You request balance na wo you pay, we finish the work. Sana adwuma etie. Nti your kitchen mu ahodo depending wo interior decoration as a design wo ho. You hwe tiles no, you hwe ceiling no, you hwe paint a wo dan no ho. E dey choose color about me a work kitchen no. Nti enye say the kitchen keke na ya say kitchen.
Nti enye say Mumbai kitchen but colors and so feed into that production.
Yes. Because the end product is our end result is we are creating some kind of beautification to complement what you have already there. But what I say, I say then there should be a certain complement. There should be some beautification. I say that's we are target. We have a target. But what I say, then you say, but your kitchen that's not it. Your kitchen, mommy. We have a certain target to achieve. And just say yen keke, Debbie. Auntie, you color. So you screen this one.
So this is a kitchen.
This is a kitchen. We screen this one. One say one year white. Yeah. One say 1 year white. Into your kitchen color combination. Wood any work top on island no. Island. We island na. No one your friend is saying.
This is like a house in itself.
Yes. That is it.
But this is a kitchen.
It's a kitchen. It's a kitchen. It's a complete kitchen. Almost sinking it here. Bibia because of cider, selling it here, send a warn it here. And and you say almost in a floor no here. Yes. Almost in a floor.
My goodness.
Until you say,
lovely.
Yeah, per se,
this is the state of the art.
I tell you.
When you friend the state of the a form how crowd here. Could you wait a minute? A form one I red wood no
compound floor no bi no nti we wotia so a ma on say kitchen any kwan say Estronia true. So go about me and Nantim about TV because I could have raw, paying for their raw. And say, yes, in a way, say,
na kitchen a model light to be so
yes, kitchen. No,
as if the kitchen is meant to sleep there.
Yes, and oh, how say yes. This is money.
Mama picture
this is money. This is money. You say, and a kitchen over you know here. Was he a kitchen more? You walk, come on, you be send our pen. You say, bet me and say, then you know, canning in a cossy. Nantes I Juma and son, I best at Jumano. Yeah, Jumano Swa. Now, oh, I drink Rebia. You come on board because they're so visited work sites. No, the air. Until okay, say 1 month every week, be am so you're free.
That's right.
You be peso beba. No, who the air no. Okay.
Visitation.
Okay, we am if dear, but and come we and say we I am if but we and say because we say we involve crime, you know.
Yeah.
But what I say, yes, so involve crime. Yes, so involve not. What the way I say, and you say a kitchen, your factors I consider in building a kitchen, and I say doing kitchen cabinet installation. If you color na work for if you wall, if you silly, no, now if you all the pana, ye gumanamo and casan. But what you say, your biani the Yamano, and ye the way Makojo, and obey Yamaku, Debbie, your biani. Ni the open and in the lifestyle. But what to say, Obiani the open in the lifestyle. Me, the Mepen and you know, open.
Yeah.
Until you consider Sanya Manina. One good thing, me, Yamida Chem says, Minu Casa, every on phone so. But me, I can say, Juma open. Bay the same about Namia 99% you will love it.
You are able to deduce from
yeah. That's
telepathic.
Yes, I tell you. Me, Casa. Mini work as I say me who can mini work as a name, many baby all free. It is way Ganani, we are Nigerian, we are Togoni, we are Forian, baby often I know. That is it, that's who I am.
Is this a witchcraft?
No, I have a little background of security.
Oh, okay.
I have a little
now
background of security.
Telling me this. I see. So you're able to zero down to know the personified.
Yes.
What he or she stands for.
Exactly.
Could you say, Ban same? Obi wa manone so na we see ni dan ana ye si wo ha na opese sa construction bi say ekomu a ono so na asem ye be kan say
kwaku no ne so afa di number na frey
okay
wo frey a ye be bi so de ye se yem bisa fa adwuma no ho adwuma no ye yo ho eno na ehia ye bisa owie na ya ka kire say okay wo wa ha anfa na wo mi wa ha say ye benya obi a betumi a contact no Ghana ha wo fie ho ai fa ne pa number mai na ka kire ne say asemesi befro time say and a company say befro time say na sa rapport no aye adwuma your friend pana na wa fa my direction ya ko ho akotake measurement wo so watu ya ka obetu ya transport obetu ya ansan ya ko
that's right
anye say e be kwanta na watu ya
good quickly before crowd be room no me be say the numbers no eto na me patcha MC amfa numbers no go screen so biogas expert engineers numbers and am wo ho deda monfa number no into screens go number be na Ghana amanone on person mo contact ma
number but me afre e 0555 89 3001.
Oh, okay, and go on.
Yes.
Okay, moment number no screen is
0555 5 near me answer.
Okay.
89 3001.
I see.
0555 89 3001. 0555 89 3001. A 301. It's 5 near me answer.
I see.
And 889 and a 3001 and a biogas for a number no
I see
ye di a biogas but no interest a biogas on kwan e o nyama bebre because ye pure construction company engineering it's a fact construction ade bia ye dwini eye so what me adwina construct bibi yeah we are good in that nti enye kitchen kwan e apart from kitchen no e ka say ye wasase a ye ton
that's right
go wada roma tama ye wo baby wo first
yes ye
programs here nipa bebe frey oh menim say mo asase no se na tie ya beto asase wo mo ho ama ya ma obi asede ye dan kra no obi amba ho say ye beji sika say ye na nasase anase ye papa asase
problem
debi ye sate adwuma no say ye adwuma na ko wie ye on there ye good mi wasase wa ha me mo wato ama ye me de be mam as a company mo wato ama ye. Then people bring their land. Your Osuha say was as a mother of the Freya, and my assassin Tomomo. Oh, yes. Oba, a friend say, Laboni, Nipa will be free or almost I say, Nima.
At the heart of the
yes. Nima, Frey, was I say, one fancy. Ebi anipa no oni holding to the amafita for na fita for ye djuma wo yes aha o call a friend say spinters bebre your office wo as I say bebre kwa na bebia ye djuma sesia ye to ho no your friend say Katamanso Legon Hills it's Legon Hills bebia o man panikula sidan wo ho ye o develop about 500 or 1000 houses affordable house mu da so mo ye o mu paint very nice beautiful area Sio ni nyamanyama wo ade ba ko a wo asase ton wo se wo peso to asase a ade ba ko e so dwun first ni se asase no asam bi wo ho ana asam bi ane ho eno ye first one second e so dwuni ho se asase be mi to asase we se da aje be se mi to asase we na mi ton mi sika mi di to asase no menya na menya na bloso ana because asase appreciate and depreciate but what you say
appreciating value
and depreciate nti so hwe se me se me ton no na ya menya obi amanato empo ni sika no e ba appreciate ana nsio e wo area ho light e wo area ho security e wo police station wo ho friend say shopping mall baby ametumi ato ade se me pia metumi anya baby ato ade ntem aba fie okay free ho ko adwuma mu and I say so obi a o tu kwan afri hoko airport traffic wo ho eti sen e so hwe sen ma nyina ansa na o ka say okay mpese me to asase because say be previous obi my asase wo kaso a yes die wo so me kwa me ga chere say there be adwuma no me nye ye ntumi engi asase no asase ya tion ka de ba ye dwuma wo so o be say ada ntumi ga chere say me say a 2-bedroom house na me spend be say bia 900,000 and I say 1 million Ghana cedis that sit down the same kind of develop as I say was spinters the same kind any different but the distance I me fa as na do adwumem o Accra Central traffic am dem time I say me sorrow up and fuel me beni na me hwe say me was spinters distance no it me hwe 1 year say me work so as car me say no na me was spinters ka mesen on say me sevus ka mo was spinters but what to say the wo hwe sa distance no ni in terms of me bedu me si wo Accra e bia be 12 o'clock abetumi akofie ana betumi drive akofie abra problem ya ntumi e so odwini sa nyama ni nyina ha nti sa nyama ina so odwini ho asana waka say okay asase we beto ana say minto ha beto ana say minto
I see
first asase ameton problem bi wo ho ana eno ye very very key because asase no se problem wo no ko to ho sika the end of the day no it has gone I just say nipa no to asase no asana written no sika ma so but be ma wo mpo dia that's the question
asini asem no
so be ma wo mpo a na asem no eso anyama ni nyina but dey ba ko won say me yes say me no me need time kwaku odi mi ache ye djubai more than 6 years.
Yes.
Me need that time to say. After me say me court. After me say me yeah line litigation issues. I don't have that time. Until the me met me I say me humba Tommy. Also betumba tour. And na me dwini why. That is it. Me need that time say and then me court. Should I be here we abre juma o say me.
That's right.
And I'm ajama for juma go say me here no. After me na say me court. Oh as I say it wa bi I have no time for that.
I see.
Until no, the me picture in as I say be a year tono. As I say, Oto Wasumanjo.
That's right.
Oh, pair. And see. Ye, you my ye, sit down. What the old I say no who kakeke. We will develop the land for you.
Oh, sir. Oh, yeah. What about, sir? Will be so the movie I finished so I better as some more. Now, pursuing the document covering.
What about me a document and no problem? Just give it to us. We'll just do it for you. After the indenture, we are they hand you over Mao. Open say a document in Mawa. You bring your Ghana card. You bring your Ghana card. Then we go and submit it.
So only Ghana crowd move it here is any money.
Yeah, we na document are ready. Na yes ojia. And when I say what your letter, Ediaba, authorization letter. No one sign all the amay. Those sign no sending all the bar. Ghana card na yedi akwa start process no the company dey account na dey land commission na ya akwa sign on behalf of wo kwako me ba be this document no wo na wo suma into authorize me then we go for it. We put it in Ghana friends say you call DHL so here na we give it to DHL then they bring it to you or we go and give it to your lawyer or we keep it. You woni pa bebre sana e mom anya dia we and I say ye wo horo a title land already. It's the only thing say we do transfer.
I see.
It doesn't take so much time. A title land until the we are and say a transfer now.
I see.
That is it.
Folks, sounds good though. Bebwana, yes, there are lots of people. I don't know what they want to speak about that. So, Bebre, now, I don't believe you said they've had some encounter with your organization in the past. As it were, say, one more. A bit of my experience, boho construction, a bioma, ankoye, and all of those things. What are some of the quick 1 minute? What are some of the negative effects? I be a much drama now, so we face challenges. Be a client in himself, our challenge we now a count in a domain to me ankoyo. A bini boho, a mobile construct, and now pose kitchen way. What are some of the constraints that people need to know?
Yeah, very good. One thing they say. Ye opese ye kishima for example na bia woni ho na ye dikishin ho adwuma nkomo na nkomodie mu no ya kire wo say ye betumi aye kishin say na ye betumi aye ama wo kala ni say na waka say okay mimpe kishin we nti no se binya de mimi pa ya me de be send you ana design me de send no wa hwe na wo the design ascend wo the design send ya na ye okay design wo di send no ye betumi aye can we go ahead?
That's right.
Now, one year, no, we can do it. Can we proceed? 1 year, no. But what's the next car?
Oh, me my own way. Not just some of them a communication barrier.
Yes, and a problem. Okay, what's the next? My second kitchen, I was a kitchen where I met me here, and also okay, me pay white. Into no, me pay a be a brown. But all the criminal design now, me the best send you. No, best send you design be. A yellow. No, it's okay. Yellow no there with this design. Met me here. So met me here there. Miss met me here. So we proceed. 1 year no, but already even say 1 year. But the person went go ahead and send you money for the kitchen.
Sikana badida.
Sikana ba.
Juma na esa we.
Yes. Sikano and buy it and say okay so met me here. Okay say met. O send we no okay say met me here. Juma na the other send met me here. Should I proceed with the work? One more answer, but was any ska to respond to your question. Now what are you doing? And what on your money in our site? So we told the money in our site. Now be a Mr. Tijumano. No catch me say there be you. And yellow na me send you no. And yellow na me pay you. Na me pay white, but yellow na me send you no. Me catch you say design na me pay yellow no. Yellow design na me pay. E bon. Me pay yellow color no yellow white. But me besides about me here, should I go ahead? You didn't answer and send me money. Me too, I go and procure material which is yellow color. Let me the only option is say, make I no problem. A kitchen you want me here. Was one in Crawford. Into my end toss anyamano.
That's right.
Ye ton yamanu we are sky benyano. Then we use it to do the white one you want. You want. But what must say?
Yes.
Into sanyama we no. And a beer but me a challenge. Apart from that, you know. There's no challenge.
I see.
I think say yenya nipa mienu bi a enya this encounter with. Yes. Nipa mienu.
Boho for so eh.
Boho, ye tu boho mawa. Wo steady a.
Yeah.
Omo ye tu boho ma omo nyina ye nipa dodo na obi abetu 1 2 3 4 wanyansio. No contact in abetu ama.
I see.
But ye tu boho ma de so hunu say e afidie e na ye di tu ade no.
Yeah.
Afidie so de entumi nya adwuma 1,000 years. Because car crowd will talk car brand new. What you should be a so sister oil. Yeah. So body parts baby. Obeti noise or baby. Into when you know, yeah, baby, I was zero. In so be a pump near Juma. In so no sisu near doom light. Na sound so near doom light. I yet there, but me my pump night. I say pump and you mean I mean manufacture. Ghana hire manufacture ball pump water in the front brochure heba. But what to say in the front brochure heba. Say you be fix him out. Na problem be ban ho. The only thing so fra ya catch you okay be a pump ya be assessment. E be a pump na say a freeway and a freeway and I say. Until to change it we charge you, you pay, and we change it for you. But first, the area is a company no more you first, no.
Yeah.
Say a 2 ball home hour, at least within 6 months, no, within 3 to 6 months. Say pump no say within that time interval now. Omuma e fufro. Am I able to fix it the represent no? No, you only pay for your transportation.
Okay.
But you don't pay for the pump.
Okay.
But say no almost omunya na sabium. Because omu e di kan ye omadwuma no omu nim sa. Ye can say pump ye 2 ball home pump ne mienu ba ko standby by if am ba. I just say we ask and say replace it. But you to ma say, that is how it is. Apart from that, I don't think say problem bia e wo hosa but say we nyama nketekete a I think say as time goes on ye kasa no also adwuma bia wo ya there are things challenges are over facing then you use those challenges
to reform
and I think say as time goes on say advert and as will be friend or say me pay adwuma bia I say you to me educating the panel say adwuma we ye ma these are some of the demerits. Sure. These are the merits. But you must say, you 2 ball home we. If you say pump no, and yen yankupo na ye. Even yen yankupo ye crown, nipa yankupo ye crown. There over ye there hospital. Don't think a doctor from Kosu San in the area. Nipa bent to me a problem. A pumudimu na doctor for the actual. Sansu pump a man made. And you mean I mean be a tough baby neighbor. Car yet walk to cry and walk to cry to be develop problem. Now pump will use on a fridge audio them walk on fresh. Let's see so now ya doom light. They are so current to the famous I had that to bet me motor bet me actually into the same thing pump on a war and mananum and this your babonte and also bet me a problem. And yeah no and you mean I'm saying no because me tunes you now I won't sense you aba me tunes you now I won't sense you aba. Baba be fisi pump ya test o se nsuo pump no di nsuo ba nti se mi ma adwuma we bi adwuma no se me nya nsuo ma o ampa so nsuo na ba ma o se nsuo aba be adwuma no se me fisi pump no pump no tu pump nsuo free asasera se efa ekoho e ma wo aho e na de ba kwa mbese mi kire o mu IT ne se se o se mimi tu nsuo ma o abia kura nya mi obi fu tu nsuo ma wa ade se o hunu se 1 mi ni wo fie. But you must say, it is a charge your cost of drilling water. Minim baby, I have a tools you know of you, and I'm new distance free ho. A copy of your polytank on board. Okay. It will charge you for only drilling qua and me charge you me charge you for say me baby ye plumbing work amount. I copy of your tank war, I be installation, I be plumbing work. No, me charge you for only drilling. It's in the bar.
Na sa open say obi beg sa layout no a
no for plumber.
Okay.
Because one yen sana problem ba there be no yes any pan rely on you which is wrong. But say o tun so no wie o we adwuma plumber ba be lay pipe akoneti akokoto the tank mo no amano surface pump say ablosan but me this you are then akone dem but what ma say anu ye plumber na adwuma o plumber o ye adwuma o homa no that's his or her work and ye adwuma no obi o hobaka say okay mu na mo ye ente mu charge ni nyina bo anu ne ntumi charge no immediately I just got to nsuo na we na ho bia to nsuo na hwe distance no please baby a to nsuo no akọ baby o polytank wo ansa na wetumi akajo say okay material ABCD na be hia be koso say labor so say sanity nti yeso tumi mo amuti ere yeso mutumi hwe sa difference no yeso mutumi hwe sa difference sa na ye dwuma no de etie nti otie mi nya ye dwuma ma woda we unim say sa na ye ni wo adi nkomo but the me fi say challenges yet to me face no ebi enie and a third one say eba no dan say ho a ebi a dan no ya charge we say ebe ye dan no ama we say yes ye dan no for this number of months but you to me say na some month na ye dan ama we say ebe ye adwuma no na ebi a wa saka say mfa say sika na me dey ama mu bi no e fa ye de foforo a enka adwuma no ho na ye de akoye tema ye so written sika na fa ye original work no
adwuma no
eslo adwuma no tema obi kra to me e ka say okay for sika no ye adwuma say mami answer no de akoye tema ye so tu sika no ne fa ye adwuma we me take be say we take more than 6 months can you imagine e be adan ni say kra ye 5 months na sika o say koye adwuma e no bi no da be take 6 months how will you complete the work
no a bit delayed
o ma me thousands say semi fa ye adan ma 1 bedroom ma me mo say me ye 1 bedroom within 2 months say I started bedroom we say okay a problem be wo hunting no mu use 1,000 100,000 say mu use 30,000 if akoye ade foforo na ya we so we say sika no ba na ye fa ye adwuma but I take it 3 or 4 months as already ba na kishi your friend say dan no so ye 2 months pe na ye na ska wo say ye yimfru fa ye bibi fufuro no I take it 4 months as already ba ye be that we dan for 2 months
bad day
but you must say
2 months yes
because as I say na ye dan was no enye media eye wodia nti mimi to me ka say me wie me dey sika wie answer na what you make me wie na want to me guy na me kokot
there be me tua no preko
aha but say as I say me ma to ma o na papers no e bia me nya mfa ma wo ye na me ye dwuma no ma wa na e say me fa me sika ya me to me dey aye because till say me hand over document na ma wo no the property is not for you.
I see.
So those are the things we do to safeguard our transactions. But what you say, eh dwuma ye in the way say you protect your home. They are protect your client no so. We protect your interest, we also protect our interest. That is it because it's work. No obi ani ho ye dwuma say opeso lose. But what you say, now obi so nye dwuma say opeso me tues ka say dwuma at the end of the day I wouldn't realize what I want. No. And yes, sanity. Balancing. Good. That is how it is. Into the paka nyina say, you try say, you be manage a human in a way say it favors you, it favors us on a neutral ground. And ade ba kwa eboy and say, wa wonim. Ejuma ye nyina dodo na ye umwa ye juma ma umuda. Those are the people who still refer people to us.
Exactly.
That's what keeps us in business. Akabano dynasty Kishin say anka obi ayebi nipa bebre ayebi but so the relationship you build over the time with your clients I understand the one of them
invite you to another job near
so obi e ka say one for me ka say o me pekisha say no I have some people who can do a very fantastic wonderful beautiful kitchen for you then you give the number out.
That's right.
Then we come. That's how we've been in business for all the 9 years that we've been working in Ghana office. That's how we've been in business.
Solid. Folks, mene kojo awono edin komori yesi asempa 8 wakasa pa intentionally I'm done a far corner way because there are lots of people we are no afraid no kojo na me problem we wan solve amame we wanye ne si amame nipa ho adwuma nipa ho adwuma e before so ye hunya ho teaching human species na black people, these people of color wherever we are enti kojo wasen aba e pacho we lay ground rules ni na to ho o pese obeye o kitchen ma obeye o borehole ma e de benya mesrew wankasa so nya wo ho adaje asem bi o kan mi mpo na minim na Ghana for so yet it is especially ye no ma e wo ama no ne no wo hu udi sika bre no so onya ade ma nya bre ma no na woni ni nkomo ba because of time constraint obuo ma no akɔhye edwum obebe fie na ade asa anase na ade achena Ghana ade asa wakoda we nya muaye mfiri wo ho anso obeye we anawaye we okay 1 minute sika nti odene pe akoye ade bi wo se nya na wo hwehwe na efi na de confusion ba folks saa ne mu na mu ntwitwa so na yentimi yenya odo entiase kroye emfema ye ho ne yenya adwuma no owa ha kojo ewa from Germany now in Ghana say obeye adwuma Ghana fo nya ho aden atom say wa ha wa ma no ne ohimfo ne ye beye ma ho ato kama wate emfa obi ho ebufuo emfa de obi aka kire ye say omo say de wa wo say de me ka no so no na bibia no enya kama I believe say kojo ebetimi aboa ma Ghana for sebe muhia mo bebrebe no bibia wo Ghana wo pese oye bibia mo a numbers in the gu screen is on but of course before kojo wakes up no kojo obi ma not the car mu otie into onhwe into for the purpose of sanfa na man to jabim na wo mu intimate trotro. Thank you.
Could you go number no 0555 5 the miensa 0555 893001 0555 893001 0555 893001 and the number of Freya Ube Enya was yes office our speed the mechanic say say okay Ejuma ya for all the years only me up to now if you cry me can say Ejuma money per 100 at least say any obi anya problem grab your benny per me out of 100.
I see.
So
there's a guy here was sending a message. We want Franklin Arthur.
Yeah, I know him.
London.
Yeah, I know him.
The one you need me, man.
Oh, no, dear. Frank, dear. I would say, Frank have a personal problem.
Oh, that.
Yeah, that's what I would say.
Frank,
you have a personal problem.
Come
because Frank, you are going to Mama Frank. Hey, the Juma Frank Fresh say, adwuma na yakoye ma no kro obi yadafo bi hwa ye bi enu de no bo no wo fam che ye de de nipa na ya ma no nipa na ya ma na damfo the price is lower than the ya ma no but that person you don't know the things the person is using it's not the same thing we are using.
I see.
But you must say
yes.
aha between ko ye adwuma ma obi me ko ye POP ma obi me cha yin pan be 60,000 for 3 bedroom and a 4 bedroom 60,000 okoye obi so say me ya ma na obeya ma na damfo no ye ma no gino 45,000 and I said it ready boy ready and I say okay wo room ho no wo so air condition say how many minutes does it take before dynamo aye nwunu
exactly
now wo do mu so how long does it take for the room to be hot and now o say wo kona damfo ho yes also air condition na mo didi awie no e dan no mu enye nwunu da na wo say den offer me ka kire say I say adwuma ye no ye wo different say na me ye adwuma no in the sense say eja kra tofie ho a say eja be ship you up aduano aba ship you up aba shi woni pa no dem it will never happen because enye just I say ukofa uko doctor ho e wo e fan say me ka hospital bia there but uko doctor o ye experienced doctor wasua ade e fa nipa ho na o ye operation the chances from so there and I say nipa to me a mistake and I say asama to nipa your friend say otwem and sign there to me to obia but make I say the probability say obey adwuma yi ama wo no is let's say about 98%.
Sure.
But oko na oko for obia oto edro bicycle so now say or say me to me operation now so dey be ye mami the probability say over survive no and also probability over wunu 100%. Sanity and as kada nipa na doctor no be no oh expect say nipa go for kwan hu no they will charge the same but you must because he has spent time he has spent time in educating himself during his life
that
be professional but you must say sana humanity that the paper can say nipa we adwuma ma nipa 100 na only nipa be mienu anakra 10 and I say 10% out of the 100 and I say nipa be say 8 enya issue you are a good person.
Exactly.
In a sense, you will be able to manage about 80 or 85 or 90% of your clients.
Sure.
And 5 na kano. You are a human being. You can never be perfect.
What
because
do you mean, please? No.
Because, for example, like Frankie, as someone okay, why my age after about 6 months, 8 months. Now say, wadam for biso akoyebi. Ni de no bonu wo famu che. Ye de adeta ye de no boy din ti no ya anye wodwuma ye then
without going into specific issues let me say
what they buy yeah auntie yeah de ye wo ho
that's right
na wo study adwuma ya omo a say bi o ye adwuma ma obi na wa fra ma complain wo frɛ meeting na ye kwasem no ma what was always the result you see that we've been very okay we've been very honest we're very trustworthy to work with people. But one way or the other, nipa no bia are busy to the extent that he doesn't have time. Message I was sending to Krano on reply, but what we are casting because meanwhile a discussion be enora. Let me say, be idea white. Now, Oshina, be 3 days time. Also, okay, train me now. They me pay me send you. No, I send you only the no. No, I call any the no. They send you or say you na me pay. How can you do it? Me also mean pamata de amao at the white. Now just me white amao. Also okay, white in them in pay by train. Minya de me pay. But the best send you no I am
yes.
No, I was sending me coat away. Now it's okay, me aye. Should I go ahead? One man no sending me ska. No ma kopam coat away their brewer. We say I didn't open way mammy. Me down who say we the only sending me no na open. Delay. And because can what the two her.
Yeah. I say
Juma. I can keep the money. The money you don't pay me to put the money in my bank account. You pay me to work.
Folks, could you better was papa for the last for number no assign to jam mama quick.
Okay, number no is 0555 89 3001 0555 89 3001 and a number is offer.
Good one. Uhia kojo awonwa number no na that screen is on a friend no Ghana ha bibia mu bia Cantonment Labone fence Nima everywhere in Ghana friend no north omutimi ba a whole of northern region upper west upper east baby o ma be yidwana ama kama could you better say that and good one folks asem papa now anadwi wo ho one of our own ena meye den me ba be ye ne ho adwuma na maye den mabomodin na maboa me ma sa menuan wetumi anya nkunimdie sronko na the Frontline tonight appeal to our listeners and viewers to consider help our brother called Ruby X, who has been nominated for the best student in science and engineering by Ghana Tertiary Excellence Awards 2024. Now, Ruby X, yes, Ruby X. Now, you don't have to screen it, so no. I ubeti me who say abrante wa ben papa. Now, Yankopon ya adomo a dwumedi baso by close of say 27th of July yao. Can ye event saying 9th August, but wo matwe abenimu. So, wo matwe dwumedi na abenimu a sa dwumedi 27th July yao neni tine ya na kire say ye di dwuma no. Ruby X enso so ene ya nominate no kese pa the best student. Papa na mesramo Ghana for wa wo pemasem pekweku asem nim ne ade nyesa wo pemasem mesrabo modern na boa ma Ruby X ontimi nyesa nkunimdi now obetimi ye vote am ya fence ya nominate ni dedawo enti dia obeya ne say Ruby X me boa am wetimi akọ for glory kwa ben so voting no procedure no say dial star saying dial star 44 star star 44 whoever you are calling, I'm on air, please let's talk later. Now oba iniswa star 44 star 44 star 7 star 714 hash Mississippi star 447 star 714 hash. Now what select it? Zone star 44. Oh, I don't know why nipa we frame just the assembly and cranny. Let me just do this now. Star 447 star 714. Now I select it. Now I go second one. Now I enter nominee in the code. Until who enter nominee na nominee why Ruby X. It didn't down ROBB then Y X mass. Now they are sure X Ruby X. Now the code GT 186 GT 186. Mr. Who enter the code no GT 186 no we vote to ama Ruby X and one yes so pacho Ghana form woman on it all over the world. And Ghana Mr. Momo Diana Monye Minue Mwakakra Emfa MIA na Ruby X untimi enim kunim. The dinia Ruby X. Into be vote star 44 Tebeya 7 star and then also star 447 star 714 hash. Now I enter code no the code no GT 186 GT 186 GT 186 na mabomodiana me vote ama Ruby X ama me tem na Ruby X untimi enkodi sa nkunimi emfamre me we are nominating the best student for sound and engineering. Yes, and mun taking note of it, folks. Afi mi di mura baby SM di mura afi ena wa join here mesrel ma weni emre kire se Frontline and somewhere banano odene tonight me ne Ghana form wo maimu enya manone me di mu bewura AGYAPADIE document no part 2 na part 2 no ena kire se according to the part 1 Oche hine picture and that's no more picture into screen so according to this document way was not written by me Kweku. It was written by a group of people who are refusing to claim responsibility of this document. MC Amofa document mo my idea mo me jano no enyentem we interviews ni now document in da hono. Now according to this document way President Akufo-Addo and in Nianom Achim mafias no are guiding this country with this document we you. Now document we say on manager padini nara any edubeku biara e generate sika no one mo aden ato ahyeni na so omo befa omo so omo nyankoa omo ya adehye na Ghana ni bia we di sa expose ye chie no ubehu say yes enya agro na won mu de hey Ghana for me se munma mani na ho Ghana for ma mani na ho na de ehuni say afi second document na epie no etre say ai no ma to din eye AGYAPADIE project update no eno na obehu say afi wo ko second document ni mu a enioma na wonum say wonum ba beje no o manager AGYAPADIE no mbeche no o ma che 50% ewie bisa ho o chefa wo mu wehe na de ehuni say even if you are an MPP member and you're so automatic say you know what is going on. Last week I started saying this. The most frightening part of this whole thing is that if you are an NPP member, it is not so automatic say the government of President Akufo-Addo is being governed according to a blueprint. No. Now my analogy be said, you can be an outsider looking in and understanding in some way. You can also be an insider looking inside out, and you can make a sense of it all. Now, what it is, ye di nipa bebre akwoshishe post baby bebre a meka say baby ye di na akwoshe no onimpo se ye di na akwoshe ho a they are using that person to do something without he knowing. Na unuma de anadwo hu bedwiru e kire se edwumakuo bi a first document ni board din se telecommunication. Do you know, sir, that company is made to be eavesdropping on many top officials in the MPP, including the NDC for. In the first document, one of the Jumakubi the telecommunication system and idea said Jumakuno they are eavesdropping on people's conversation in the NPP and the NDC. Only for me to know, sir, there are some NDC phobias who are, according to the document, side. Now, me says NDC paying for them. And I'm and these are those I call them the moles, the secret spies. NDC ebegu engu wamwa. Boni kwa boni and somebody ewudifo akronfo criminals and thieves amamoyafo mumpa de papa wode mama menye we na memra hwe ana habe huru keke ene me kote ya ye say the NIB, the National Bureau of Investigations. By the way, me buy no so before Frontline mi be wurem no Ghana speaks and amene mo be di nkomai na before ye be wurem no Ghana speaks and amede mo wurem de ayatia ne say NIB, the National Investigations Bureau, one my investigation me tell say one mo ye CCC nanako no eye owura hwan akwa no friend say Dr. Napo and NIB report nature say on no top range so ye running mate Emma hwan baumia na Ghana for ase mama metra anka nkyerem mama metra efidie so anka nkyere Ghana for say MPP for trum mu time baumia and amode ne beye mo running mate. Didn't I say this, folks? Man ka nkyerem me say nothing will change it. But then the question is that don't MPP for mamu benunu obia na monsere napo me betra catch him say napo Dr. Matthew why opoku prempe and amode ne be running mate no. By the way, NIB report to Efrahimfa when you mo ho yesri o mo ho yesri and I'm crassia politics Wekumi hu bida. Namumi Samoho, Ghanaians, ask yourself, it's been how many days, weeks, months that the NPP should take or appoint the running mate to Bawumia? Why has it taken them such a long time? Almost, you can say, barely 5 months to go to the polls. Avina Mubeyi Bawumia. Why? Because NPP so manapo a run for his money. Now, no, maybe a report to home. The same MPP for deny so no, and Yanekre. Sa Kwanwa Mupeja Ghanaians. 60% of our whooping resources at the amount of Brian Champon. All right? Now, the likes of the Brian Champon are also giving this guy a run for his money. So, they have to quickly put out a report. Now, NIB reporting was that it's been a week. All this while, it's been how many days, weeks? Why the NIB has not produced a report? Now we are a week, now we produce that report now. You despicable, shameful people will not allow you people to ride on the shoulders of Ghanaians or play on the keyboard of Ghanaians' emotions. How dare you people? Mopa munyi napo na me on na mepe. Because asam the whole channel. Now, folks, many a brefok ni imrewe. Hwe, mamen kasem. Before I maybe call Frontline, let me do this with you. The Frontline show tonight want to send a strong signal to these following men in the body of Christ to make themselves available and come help us do some clarification before time run out. As someone may can say, as software kuku damway amu mudi ebe pie. Me say munya mo available. Come and help us clarify and be me mind. And sana makoye dia meye na mukria mu wi amabeka sa ha kweku anan wanye say because I've seen some before. But it does appear say these men in the body of Christ are still running helter skelter. The first person monfa nto so ye friend Bishop Etru appear on oda hono. He's been running for God knows how many. On my lawyer ni penny a min person me lawyer ni din. A well respectable lawyer ebe din ejremu. My lawyer ne frame ka tem se kwaku enna minti ya botre na mehwe ma osofo penny wopie ema ya tenase. Enu ano no. Enu ano oni lawyer ne kosia wo play mu en wo din komo na lawyer ne ka tem se kwaku ana minu ano no. Enu ano it's been how many weeks, months Etu appear has disappeared on the radar you know. But I'm not ready to tell a story about him because you hear clarification. We Johnny. Honor that honor. It is a winning baby or Bishop appear a true appear also a bishop. The winning baby or mun can channel. You hear it. Obey your clarification now. Depending, let me state this and state it strongly. Your clarification would depend on say. As some now can in the crow woman and the crane and they be inform me what we are to do. Obuoma obe kan wasem we are you say no ye the wasem no e collaborate the ye one a ground so na just say it is much about do about nothing say see the assembly the two baby that's all. And the crow woman ye be hu the crane mu a na ye de be. Now so obe from so omumra no wo mumma na won wa ma na afide wo koye dia wo koye ni we be gina bonten mo de bi ye me during my time e won the two TV me boa yeah no mu wi a no ma be catch us oh me ni kwaku na kwahia me mani sika me ye say the next person also as a self clarification we are looking for you is the general overseer Emma sorry ben the Makers Chapel Reverend Wine Michael Bwedi Nyameche we are waiting for you. Now let me stay a while longer with this guy. Michael Bwedi Nyameche, let me tell you something with the greatest of respect. Do not, I repeat, do not try to use my face like a rag to mop the floor. I swear to God. So one home. By the time I'll be through with you, you are going to suffer the worst part of the credibility and integrity deficit all through your life. And that church called the Makers Chapel will be a cookie scramble. Read my lips. Anywhere, may say, anywhere, I'll be ready to go with you, including International Court of Justice or Hague. I'll be there. Don't try me, okay? You're one of those journalists Listen to me. Minya one of those journalists. What is sikafia bi anase? Mudi ehunehuna ana whatever eba beni na menisu. Don't you try do this again. Reverend Nyameche, Pwedi Nyameche, obi nim na onka nche say I said this. Baby, I have already stated, me say, come to the CTV, come and do your clarifications. As someone we know what to do. But don't sit on the touch lines. Now when you're basa, I respect you a lot. Do not try to reduce me like some erag out of mobile floor. Don't try it. Enye na tu no a munya mo ho a ebra na expose ni be call the peak no munya mo ho ene kwame Japan Canada Japan ekotra ho edi samfon enya mo ho teteye ene mahu na wie Canada Japan ene mahu the so called the man of integrity, the so called the man of credibility, the so called the man of the truth ene onam himfa. So shameful. He has misled over thousands and hundreds of supporters all to the abyss. Me kwaku anonwa. Menini mienu ho na oka ne kra ne. Obi so kwaku beje obo ennenchamo ne beje mahumanim guase. So despicable. He led about hundreds and thousands all their hope to the promised land. Today, why then? And another story I'll remember so another story for another day. At the time when we wanted Ghanaians to know what is going on in the body of Christ, before the very eyes of everybody, no platform, so also because of their political position. Now, so me so my way, one more say your my way, politicians and this renowned men of God, some of them. And you think me, Kweku, scared? Master, it will take more than such men of God in this country. I don't care more occultism though. I know all of you. Me say beyond more occultism, beyond your powers in the darkness. That's why exposing Matudin, the workers of iniquities, because I know a lot. Minim diamuye now. Minim diamuye. Now listen, before I will come and sit here or anywhere that I've gone and now, I was born and ushered in the realms of the Spirit of God to do this job. It's anything that is prepared by God. Now the way Nyankopon nipa una osio. Now sanso no bonsam and eto nsadidie. Now say abrante na oto mekwa akose no go. Ebra na ye expose ni sa. Amanfo ye nema bebre. People there are lots of things. Mo bo huhu mutuo na na amunim. There were some men of God who could do all spiritual. There were some renowned men of God that naked go before the sea. Because your powers that you drive to do all your miracles is coming from the sea goddess. Me say until say Ghana will be rescued. This is like a warfare that we've declared. And I accept the challenge. The next person, Reverend Nyameche, please respect yourself. You choose to sit, we get everything, or you decide that you keep quiet and then allow us to do our job. Do not give us any definition that does not define our personified who we are. Don't change the narrative. Reverend Nyameche of Maker's House, because Nyamiam Patawa wohu, may say the next thing will be like a cookie scramble. The whole that and so na musisini na moya necha mi kwekunye meniswa. I don't respect any so-called church in Ghana. No. Mi suromu Muma baby no. The next person I hear show our clarification. Why? Reverend Lawrence Tete. Lawrence Tete, ye trail. Me makachu untimi nyane ewo Ghana. You can run, but you can't hide. Reverend Lawrence Tete, you can't hide. Come out. Brabe kan ne kura bi kire Ghana for. A rabbi and a wuko Congo. E kwakwaye u crusader. You call the lady on phone on WhatsApp line. Now she may run and that time with me and say, "Oh, you Rabenya, who is this lady?" That Lawrence Tete, you wanted to do this too. And why is it that we wanted to investigate this case? Well, at the time when I was on radio, that was where Oko Frey, another bishop in Duncan Williams Chapel called Bishop Quay, to come and front that issue. And Lawrence Tete would Bishop Quay of Action Chapel. And Lawrence Tete called friend and said, "Oh, me Lawrence Tete intimi said that." Then the next thing was Lawrence Tete to go and call the management of FP Communications, Air Hot FM, for them to shut that story and close that story. Yempesa story never. And at 5 o'clock, no, sorry, or called for Trasaku, the chief executive radio station Yanedia. And then the radio station officials also manage it. Said no, Asemno, the Omeyanis will be trusted, and no mutraso. Don't say this story again. Just as like Kennedy Japan did to me, on the 2 TV. And then you trust, bam, Mintimian Kabium. Lawrence Tete and Timian who available that. Lawrence Tete, I'm asking you another question. Have you impregnated somebody's wife in London? Lawrence Tete, what was the business between you and Sonny Badu? How much was involved? And how much did you take away? The rest, I'll put it here. Folks, may they suffer on the NBC. Now, may catch them when you're ready. Nobody born by a woman waiting at threatening me. I am even ready to go to that in Saum. Ready. Send a beer meeting ya cancer me ye or more. And to my audience, how they will call to some and barricade of Debe Ebetretin. This body has been fortified well by God, not by Satan kingdom. Any more cultism, some namu and yenubio. Try it. More try yanyi. Those of you who shot gun at the darkest of the night, spiritually, anyeduma. And those of you who went before the sea goddess, the marine kingdom, to seek their power, anyeduma. Ye nwa ye numu but onyankopon adom ni to me and in a humo bro when him see a back kind of crazy at Ghana for he has prepared us before. Timoa sofon with the musi and ye tremo. Now, folks, afi yan konsemiso. Tonight we zero down on the international wires, weighing into Ghana's ongoing economic crisis against the backdrop of astronomical increase in goods and services. Afi mamemfa monko ahasem. International wires ni bi like omodoso. Womebu omani kompo hwe se Ghana ni mebi yasetremu aye diniye. Ye didie mu ye bibia mu aye tough. Na womu bi se di India. Na woma betran chen o, they came here. Market now Rebecca said like the BBC, Al Jazeera, CNN, Fox. Woman is one Becca say Ghana, Ayediana. The BBC for never no. Ediano take a listen to this. Nebisa said, a no crown or mocha and no mutran kuntumpo. Take a listen to this.
A catering business. I met up with him.
In Africa, Ghana is one of the most expensive countries to live in. Prices of goods and services have increased sharply since the beginning of the pandemic, and some say the situation is becoming unbearable. Rising fuel and food prices are affecting all parts of society, including one man's local rice catering business. Our West Africa correspondent Nomsa Maseko went to meet him.
Mark Imprem owns a catering business. I met up with him at the market shopping for ingredients for one of his most popular dishes, jollof rice.
So how have the increase in prices affected you?
It used to be 20 cedis, but we are here today market and the woman is telling me the price is going to 40 cedis.
And you bought it for 20 cedis last week, 7 days ago.
Exactly.
And now it's double the price.
Exactly.
And has she explained why?
She told me she went to the market to buy, and then the box. Box, yes.
Yeah.
Formerly it was around 1,200, but she's telling me today it was 2,500.
That means it's difficult for you to put together a budget.
Exactly.
It's markets like this one where consumers used to come to buy basic food items because they were much cheaper. But now things have changed because food prices have more than doubled everywhere in just the last few weeks.
Please, I will need oil. 25 liters. How much?
What have you found yourself having to stop buying because of the prices?
I used to buy oil in bulk, but now I'm even struggling to buy one.
What about the spices? Because I see you've got other things here.
Maggi, 12, 13 cities, 18 cities now. You understand? Everything. The last time I got AGYAPADIE is one of the spices I use in preparing my jollof.
Must be very difficult.
Very, very, very difficult.
Rice, which is fast becoming a staple, is mainly imported from Asia. But local wholesalers have been forced to cancel orders in recent months due to the depreciation of the local currency against the US dollar. In the first quarter of this year, the CD devalued by 19% compared to just under 10% in 2018.
In early April, Ghana's inflation shot up to its highest levels since 2019. And one of the driving forces of that has been the cost of buying fuel. And that in turn has made transport even more expensive.
The amount that we used to buy the fuel is too much for us. So we are giving to the government to reduce the fuel for us so that it can help us.
Not only is he having to endure steep food prices, but the rising cost of essentials has also been seen in the price of drinking water, which has increased twice in 4 months, something water producers said was unavoidable. Mark is one of many Ghanaians who worry about their business and livelihood if prices keep going up and up.
Great, folks, and say that's the BBC for documentary on Bayer Ghana. Asked whether or not it's Ghana for one atom and a Hontoyano and our sharing. Meanwhile, the Vice President Alhaji Muhammadu Bawumia apparently have answers to the current debilitating effect on the Ghanaian economy. This is how the Vice President put it. The BBC for no Vice President to say, "Oh, who anu ye? Asa anu ye no so de Ghana for the anu ye no or kind of saying." Take a listen to him.
Open economy with market determination of prices, exchange rate movements are the most important indicator of underlying macroeconomic fundamentals. As the saying goes, when in doubt, observe the exchange rate. The lesson from history for governments is that you cannot manage the economy with propaganda. In fact, you can engage in all the propaganda you want. But if the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you.
Said by who? Bawumia. When the fundamentals are weaker, what will expose you? So then I expose you why? So the current hardship we know, and then I expose you. Is it the fundamentals of the economy that Bawumia told Ghanaians some years back? Is what is exposing him? And Bawumia still got the nerve, the effrontery to still go out there and speak to saying 32 Ghanaians, wisdom, intelligently, and still cannot, will not, and may not bow his head in despicable shame? Hey, Namua Kukudrosa. we and the Canada Japan say no, it is good for. And that Ghanaians, listen to me, you want to still do what you call rebranding. Now Obi can say no, Napo ba you better rebranding Napo. Now the entire system Nagasa mo present to Mama Ghana for no. How do you rebrand fencing Kaluko Voza? Folks, make a short break me ba. Time be akano. Ye de beshe the part 2 of the AGYAPADIE document, and the second document called the AGYAPADIE update. Niye biemunsem amamo. This is Ghana Speaks. Stick and stay. I'll be right back.
Black Star Limited. Our lands are everywhere. It depends on the customer's preferred location. We have lands in areas such as Kwabinya, Amasaman, Kaswa, Denchira, Bruku, Botsiano, and Insawam. Our lands are very affordable and has no litigation issues. Our lands comes in various sizes such as 70 by 100, 35 by 100, and among others. We have a flexible payments plan that is 3 months, 6 months, and 9 months. The areas are well developed. No need to worry about electricity, water, and other social amenities. You can contact us on 030-2452-555, 030-2452-555, or visit our website at www.oralblackstarlimited.com. Oral Black Star, your preference, our priority.
My main country Ghana for the me my sophomore mentan yobia monfa osofu peni we nsantoso Reverend Nyameche monfa ntoso me mentan yobia o. I do my job as I have to do. Papa mentan no or your software please mentan no, but we must get it done and done straight. He knows what we are investigating. Onimadia ya investigating and onim se me betre CCTV nke cancel no. But we saw from no catch no so Chanapa. He's a man of many power. On a passport onto Kwanko US or London, anywhere, or even Nigeria onto Kwanonko. I can only say this and nothing more. Me say, or your software catch and say, or Tina on a passport. Non take a flight to United States or London or just at the back door, South Africa or Nigeria. Maybe. Other than that, catch and say we need some serious CTV for as we hear clarification. Now also open here clarification benya. Ni fanko yenim ne baby no. Na two sa na mo ye. Mo di ye gigigigi ni penim twitwi form na two. Mo di ni penim twitwi form obi mekaminti a unscrupulous scavengers. To kwekwa na ni asofo bi ekohia agigiska. Damn it. Damn it! And you tell me break this time. And move on the BC Ghana. By the time we are through, more politicians nibi, and more software nibi, move. Especially at the apex of leadership. So that or your software, when Ghana for now, Madrini and Yelduman, some of you are brought down for one. Mute or a software, or say a whole woman or bamwa, Feni Diema Ukuno, or the Nidiaman and software on a chain, Nikuno. And that's these people of color who always see their men of God like God himself. We need respect. Emma mukonom. Ma sofono and a crown domo. Omune etiti mufia ye bibia. Miko ekumeni so. Whoever the bishop you are, someone who their course. I want a two ho. Now this one, he did him. Yeah, the apex of nim dieba. folks. Enti wo de ma memfo mo me die kira so fo ne nsem de e be nsem pi enem ne ade yaw give me 5 correct me mo akwaba eni ama tisɛn good now first of all give us listeners no hey just say time no correct cool
time no conti
yes okay but still we bet me am a 2 page bi yes sir
yeah bet me
yeah now 2 or 3 page bi as far as document you know a concern now but just give us a anything a bit of background to the earlier document now yedi adwuma no na sisi ye be second document and what is it that our listeners and viewers need to know all about these 2 documents a quick kind of simple rundown be analysis if you like.
Okay,
yes,
thank you very much. The first document details how a group of people intend to take over the helm of affairs of this country, to take over control over every sector of the economy.
Good.
Economic sector, the financial sector, the religious sector, and other things. And the second document is an update or a reproduction of the main document. So what it does is that it's supposed to give clarity as to the stage in which the various activities outlined in the first document have got into. So if we put out the document there, you see that it has columns, and the document has columns, and it has what rows. We have entity. So the entity that deals with the particular area we are looking at. Then we go to the activities. What is happening there?
Good.
What are they doing there? Then we go to the remarks. The remarks talks about what is in the original document and how we've got into. Then the final. Yeah, the final one says status as to whether they have completed the work or they are still ongoing. So, in the nutshell, that's what the 2 documents talk about.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. This is the first one, I guess. Yes. Second one here, the Tohimpo. Mama documenting in that screen, so. Na, yeah, I'm on for an share, but na yen sha debut ahasi. This is serious. Now, folks, there are kind in no petrese. Sisi aye kase document in the second phase, you know, and ye babe ye mweduma tonight. A break akribia akebia ye be debate me near the nkana ato or sort of na hu kyerɛ sɛ sisi a wohwɛ document here that screen is here document here that screen is here where you the second version the second version of the main document now you be kind kyerɛ mo last week part 1 2 and 3 where so you the more be call part 1 2 and 3. Now let me first tell you guys this. Documents we know ebe ma said edwumakuo ben and a sa political elite class won me ko wurem na omo kwa kofa sa edwumakuo no. 2 edwuma ben won mo kwa koye ho ansa no mafom. And then 3 afi wo mo be kire say oh yensa ka edwumakuo na wie. And then eno ye be friend say entity ni edwumakuo ben a 2 activity said that ya kind activity not just say again omo kwaye wo ho. Number 3 omo say remarks nature say wo ma ye adwuma na kodrum pempen so sen. And then the last one omo say status no match completed ni na that screen is no nyame kwaku ana na me chro e na nyame executive producer ya na chro yo and e da ho no now Ghana for mu betin sem o masum na wo wi a sa document we Obe juxtapose this one to the earlier documents na ye catch them last week no ahwe say ebuebra anase ne nenam krogen na te say nyoma na document ne ka first one the omatia wie the state capture no ma capture wie no e no ma sia be trase e no ma den a draw sa document we say table we me who be that ever since I was born I mean follow Ghana politics say nipa ku betumi atrase we ene ye be ye die tie o ma we nipa bonisam ewudifo ewurikafo amamoyefo na mu ninkaye mu ni conscience. Okay, yenko document na yaw ni me read page 1
Okay.
Good. Tienio. Tiasemni ye Ghana for documents where you born. Now, number one, your title will say AGYAPADIE project update, and that's screen this one. Now, Uba entity ni edumakube or say central bank. At the end, I saw moya activity benya or say changes in leadership. Uba remark now or say taking over. Not just say there saw moya no my year. So Uba status or say completed. The whole of central bank. Say our political elite class we really hold now for her BBM. Now, Uba second also or say the Security and Exchange Commission activity again or say changes in leadership. Oba remarks and so may take you over. Status completed. Omaya passa. Internet says here can say Security and Exchange Commission. And if Kua one go how we one woman crop for and omdo at the core a state organization, but at the core political vampires way, document just we read that. Folks, I beg all of you, try to walk with us on this path in order to appreciate and understand the area. And yes, I see I'm west, now I'm east. Oba number 3, or see data bank financial service. Data bank financial service. Data bank in why dia? Papa no de bia no address it. No wa share white from a surubesi ha. No wa to so software ko hwini na brabani. And na brabani a one kan kura e wo Ghana ha. Ono no be Ghana ye first day finance minister Sanahine. Ken kuntum kununku oforiata ono a. Ono na sa edwumako ye ne dia now hwade edwumako we ye data bank no. Oba activity na edwuma be ne de show mo sa na listen. Or say transaction advisor in major government deals. Transaction advisor in major government deals, as it's saying. Abiding you may be a warrior, especially Ghana, government of Ghana, Kobom Musia. Bosia be a boy free IMF, European Union, and all Ghana international partners, loan CBI Yajanum. Data bank financial services for any do muko as they be a collateral. Did you know this? Ghana for Munim. Yes, and at the hono. So I'm coming here for me be Ghana for Ghanaians, you know. Say data bank belongs to wine, Ken of Oriata, and you need to see why. Yadi yawa. Into all the loans are government way, I could for the buyer all 8 years. And Musia ya boy guwa. Minu mi enu yaba betiano. Ah? Said Makui. And ye disi ho say one year de ben guarantee. No one for woman is kwasa no. Data bank agent share every loan be a yakoji. Inti say 1 million 1 million sikani yakoji ya data bank betimi ajimu be say $200,000. No dia shano. Ne dwuma no ye de nesi ho so onye collateral Emma government of Ghana major deals. Now Oba activity no mo say then taking over. Oba status are completed. Case closed. Now yamra himfa Enterprise group, why no more there? The same kind of Oriata. A cromfo, bunch of rocks, criminals and thieves. Media, enterprise group, and also activity. Almost say then major insurer of Lord have mercy. Okay? Ghana for whom? Be serious, kakra. Nenya semwa. Nchade be tia na pa na what na atem. Tim di mayaya na to na Ghana mpenifo no mu dwane to wiem kwaya mesrem ni mipom na mu dwane mu Ghana ho aboniyefo ene ono wan Brandon Champo he got the nerves. Brandon Champo to talk a catcher a fence over what's the name me madam for a fence okuja to a black was say I on match said the answer or the fear what trasaku. And in the day here, or the better names you look at this. Crasifo, wealth, Kakrano, movie said no wealth. Now, wealth near the Quahin. One more to talk 2x4 dying, any insase, any castle, one movie so many on Muama, where they Quahin, as if some Muda. Ah, now we, me, the reason why I can be cool with you guys is the fact that Mube woo, Bebre so more yare. ebi yare etro, ebi yare diabetes, ebi yare diabetes, hernia, bebremu yare kidney, all kinds of many of them. Amube wu eja ho. Nkurasefo amamoyefo. Now enterprise assurance edian yeso main insurer of government assets. And what you say, say omai enumakuo ahodo ni nanom. Ya aban dia no. SSC enya insurance company moko insure aban edwuma no. Wonim de company kwa eso nkwesa. And the enterprise group for. Enti say enterprise group so mo kwa insure Bank of Ghana so mo kwa insure Cocoa Border all kwa insure no at the end of the month ye tua ne ka yes so man sika whooping billions ye de tua enterprise insurance for ka ye kan ofori atan mo dia yes anete yes into oba activity no a na oho no oba I remarks are also omawie oba status are completed omawie now yemra another dangerous one Kelni GVG for GVG for mo kai be catch mo document ni mo say dwumakoi Nigeria ni bi na oka ho e na omode na akote Oslo wusu honom Osira wan ekufu owusu ekufu Osla owusu anase ekufu whichever of them BBS keka ho obi anim no Kelni GVG dwumakoi yeso mo ma de be am now listen I say telecommunication space activity no. Now Oba remarks now again I saw more. Listen carefully, Ghanaians. I say the successful planting of Kelni GVG into the telecom sector has given us unparalleled advantage in terms of having a view of activities flow within the sector and the ability to monitor. Na wontie NDC mpenifo na mo hihye MPP mu na mo madwen se mo ye mahama madwen se mo ye mahama tie or say activity flow within the sector and the ability to monitor communication of ability to monitor communications of persons of our choosing. Now let's also the intelligence gathering power allows us to target and eliminate any political threat from within the NPP, particularly those not inherently loyal to our cause and nanes, which include members of the opposition NDC. What a and this Edwumakoi Kelni GVG foi minim say Sam George akohun to kwa and I'm modern telecommunication industry anymore. And this uncle they are operating within the telecommunication space. Now, according to a own report, Domoyane said McCoy monitor and peniphobic conversation. And peniphobic comma one mudie our NPP more yedi positions amamamo and to NPP near the post be mawa. And you want to post now so mudo me pacho. Yamfa post na amount so mudo wom wo the amount because ni na no wo mo hwese obey loyal to them and now when you're loyal until they are listening to your conversation. Kelni GVG for na edi say adwuma no now oba status wo see completed wo mewie na chese wo guso including NDC for mushishem NDC for mushishem. There's a top guy be over NDC mo okuta position we NDC one of these days me the picture be two screens na mabodi din or you very or dear grow national security on the national security kwekwa sumeni and they call nakra na osini mate no yes munya abotre mo pese mo de mahama shetokrom mo mebeko ntokro num now hwe wenzo yemra Unipass or say Ghana Ports and Harbour Authority Revenue Control take over what you assume not just a port and harbour so hono we may take you over complete activity and what he said they should take over now Oba remarks say they were taking over Oba status are completed and Tisikanu a free port and harbour say bano Akufo-Addo ne cabal mafias na wonu guna achim cabals no we may take you over documents in senya mo na mo try we are expecting the press conference come and deny yanko number 7 or say Ghana Quick Response Codes CHQR digital Uber activity no a digital banking revenue control and also we take you over now. Yes, over remarks or say taking over. Status completed. Now yemra power distribution service PDX. Almost take over of the electricity company of Ghana ECG. Yes. One the PDC by itself. PDC manage PDS no manage electricity company of Ghana. Now so Uber first remarks almost them failed through resistance from general public. Yes, Ghana for akumika hu bie wo so ka hu bie. E gina ye nan so ye mom kwan emomuma PDS MB take over ECG. Nti on so match ho almost fail anampa or a failure completed no deal. But sika bi wo ho a say sika no PDS sika bi da ho a say sika no wo mu pa chedi. Na mu de mu pa mu nchendi. Abanwe mu ko position a lot of you mu be rot in jail. Yemra AGYAPA management agreement. AGYAPA management agreement no over activity no I say Kotoka International Airport don what church honor. You know almost will take you over completed finished sefini. Now over Bank of Ghana dia no mo ka ho. Over activity almost say governor no she hono governor no oyehwan remarks ni say strongly aligned not to say ayo ora Ernest Addison oya governor of Bank of Ghana no one abey MPP government and ekona and omakranda Oba status or say completed Bank of Ghana first deputy governor no ono so Oba activity na and answer remarks no say they strongly aligned let us ono so ono na hwibom ono so mawie no ho adwuma then Bank of Ghana second deputy no and no Oba remark almost say not a source of discomfort let us say on shadan hard dream bia de nanso Oba status no chese o mawie no completely then Bank of Ghana retirement of first deputy no or call retirement into retirement there no mo yama no remarks no mo say replacement of a strong Baumia loyalist next say Bank of Ghana first deputy governor na call retirement to into afi no wo mo kohwehwe obi a oba be hye ho a say nipa no obetimi ni owura Baumia den akonna na makranda into Oba status almost in progress omugusu ye adwuma omu ye ho adwuma amamoyefo ewudifo ewukaworofo boni asemoma munum boni mudi boni mudare boni akronfo criminals ni nasu mu bewuwu akọ memra second document now say war fund enemy nim say Ukraine war say Afghanistan o ana Kosovo kayo ana Azerbaijan o minimo but mo na say war fund dey na wo mo dey ba be na hwa activity no or say banking cleanup listen to me now no me bo indum tape and the mini time Friday e be nweduma or say banking cleanup exercise no tie dey o say corruption it facilitated the flow of substantial financial resources into our war fund through backflow of some of the advertised cleanup costs. I don't know muye nipa boni say. Sa banking cleanup na cost ndo mo pa kire oni say. Wo mo fa kweti kwa bi ma sa cleanup no sike bi fa kuntuna se ekogu wo mo war fund me war fund minim. Say Ukraine I don't know. Na no so Oba status so mo wie. Then Yemra Consolidated Bank of Ghana CBG na wo mu go banks ni na wie no e no mo de call for me de ben CBG no de no mo de be tie activity no mo say to be retained to private ownership na just say CBG na esi no wo mo de koma private ownership yenim nipa kro edien e no mo ye wo ho wo mo say direct financial contribution in the form of dividends and secondly granting of funding support to our designated local business we nim na hare ate mun wade am de bank ni be sa bank we wo mo be divert bank we ni emu mfaso no yenya no eno ekwa ko take care of wo mo businesses na Ghana for de yen huhuru yenim nkosoro na no so ba mo see completed okay any government be obeba power be that of John Mahama be that of one lawyer FS and not be that of anybody obeba woe unto you may see woe unto you and spare all these crooks no more form that government will be overthrown. I can assure you people Me say that government will be overthrown. We must for once display the seriousness of taking care of Ghana's our consolidated fund, and not to allow political miscreants, crooks, and thieves to be stealing daylight looting of coffers. Now, Yamra, Ghana Amalgamated Trust, and also Diana Omobeo activity no received 800 million Ghana cedis from government. When you Ghana for taxpayer, you see, 800 million Ghana cedis. Oba remarks and I'll say to ensure that 1. ADB, Prudential Bank, Universal Merchant Bank, NIB, and Omni Basic. Sa bank we nani ane bayo. Sa Omni Basic. Why dear? Wait a minute. Metramo. Omni Basic. Me assure say more masuda from no. Mati said there is a new bank. You're from Omni Basic. Omni Basic Bank were able to meet. Listen, Adia Omidi says he can 800 million now. Omidi go to Ghana Amalgamated Trust. Shadu Omidi scan be you. Omidi be to ensure that ADB, Prudential Bank, Universal Merchant Bank, NIB, Omni Basic Bank were able to meet the minimum capital requirement set out by the Bank of Ghana. Next says our banks we requirement now here. Any photo si case here de koto ho mema wo mo qualify Bank of Ghana requirement ye be yi sa sika 800 million near chairman sa banks we na we be say sa ADB ni prudent hwan mo de ya wo makoto to ni na NIB mate wo mo nka biom wo mo koto na yamna local and international partners DNA ekoso wo mo say ready and able to take over government stake arising from the 800 million injection. Chances are 800 million now. We go to say we move faith no makofani na chedi. We see completed and so we. Then Oba Absa Bank, Eco Bank, GCB, Stanbic Bank, and Zenith Bank. Again on mobile beho activity beya. We say leverage over key management personnel and some board members. Chances eduma mo kwaya was our banks when he said. From the management position all the way to the board members, and so micromanage them. No, we now be show no to control. No, to assure funding for private businesses aligned to our cause. And here number 1, say ebeya board members ni managing directors or more. One man ensure say impeding for the bema kwine me yetunye yi ska e free sa banks way no mo dey support sa akromfo way wo businesses. And here number 1. Number 2, tie now in the unlikely event our bloc is not in power, we could also count on them to make pronouncement that would influence public opinion against the ruling government. Mo nyamin tua mo kamfa nature ensemfe ma mo descendants. Tie second move no chese afi wo mo ye ne said that Absa Bank, Eco Bank, GCB, Stanbic say wo mo ni power mpo a sa banks we betimi take care of wo mo no enuomo ma ye a wo betimi ade e influence system no makoso a control system no amaye boni be mpo na Ghana for ya yam boni ben now yemra aha Absa no so Absa no sa bank we ho ne nkrabata no headquarters no South Africa na ti ade omo be ho o say activity no Absa na activity be no omo be ho headquarters no South Africa ti o say Antoinette Kofi to become managing director of Absa Bank. Next says sa crooks way hwehwe say sa Absa Bank enche empenimfo one more no Kofi. Now, according to this political elite class way, send you pay me no ebekwa yem penim for South Africa. A crime so number first why yes move now listen. Let's read the remarks. Or say in the event that the position of managing director of the institution becomes vacant, hopefully with Nana still in power, Nana Akufo-Addo with Nana still in power, diplomatic channels to Pretoria should be utilized in support of Antoinette ascending to the role. And Guasifo, Nkurasifo, mu didi ni munsedu etasetas ni se keke. I say nkusi omoyi chine no nkusie monsedu South Africa so mo kwakoye mo ko influence na Akufo dey use the be diplomatic na yemra Ecobank me dey who save ho ya no why steady Ecobank activity be na ebe koso o say 2 routes of entry into this institution, that is a coin on mobile first way Ecobank no mo kire yo enyame na me kan o a coin be no mobile first number 1 almost say first is through Senate. Mo say ye kan AGYAPADIE document Senate for nsem ana ya meboa ya woni kuma na we study
me follow
mo online edit and then a special edition this week and next to Friday next week. Oh Lord have mercy. Now mo hwe Ecobank no route o mo de be call number 1. We must say first through Senate, which has a seat on the board of Ecobank Ghana by virtue of its shareholding. And Senate for more board members ewo sa Ecobank wo na kwan be so no be use board na e dey o mo de be den now ti here o say that seat is occupied by why occupied by why
the Director General of SNIT.
Bonidibio,
the Director General of SNIT.
Your friend is saying
so currently Kofi Bosompem Safmafo.
Kofi Bosompem Safmafo. Or you offer him my details about this guy. Expose him well. Name and shame him. Or you want.
So the current Director of SNIT, the son of the advisor to the President, Honorable Kojo Safmafo.
Monkwana Mako School Munim Tepe. Oh, say Muyi Ora Tenkran every one. According to the blueprint, AGYAPADIE document, the document stated say yes, they need to do some in-house cleanup exercise. I want him for Snake, no mbe feel one of their own. Say why no one of their own or why no show no. Kofi Bosompem Osafmafo over here. Now listen. Or see who is a Deputy Director General of SNIT should be made the bank. Yeah, to us, mommy. Should be made the bank.
The Director General to give him the seat on Ecobank board.
Says here, I can say, Bosompem or then or SNIT
or Director General.
And Krasifo, I'm a moya for Muninkaye, no Muninkaya, yet the Knavias many padi. Monkwa, Monim ne Guasia, Entina SNIT, Mosesa, a 60% whooping percent at the Amawan, brandy tampon. A crown for. Bunch of rocks, despicable beings. Now her second phase in the day no second phase no medical Ecobank na omo be now listen. Or say secondly, the wife of Ace and Kuma is the group head of commercial banking and a member of the executive management of the Ecobank group. Ace and Kuma mi no. Na dia wa obeye ohun bia na se wankasa. Ohun se na say Ace untimi nkasa bi. Ace anan who say untimi nkasa? Who say untimi enkasa? Is Anan and Kuma who say nanse untimi enkasa? Wakwanu atum. Kanenua na nti wako join group na mugina Jubilee House or mo ye de mo sakete. Hobsnado ye basi ye campaign no sakete. Na mo sakete. E wo Jubilee House enim ho. Mo say mu nyama kekamanu atum. All of you. And to me, Ghanaian intellectual, into Obi can ask them PhD and ask a passport. Which one? Mo PhD Mponye. Mo suya dia na me Cambridge, and I me call Harvard, and I say despicable kind of intellectual, dishonesty. And I hate them so bad. Dr. Professor Emeritus Didier Nkwa, and the chrono. Is Ankuma won't say when you make guasim. Yet the Nico Football Association debate and an will to William with Johnny. What shall we now? Must have been completed. Really now is Ankuma. And to him is Ankuma Niria, baby Obiana, Munkancha as a mammy, when you guase. I could for the woman when you make guase. Yamra, JCB Bank. Now, I said the board and key management roles, any activity now, again on Besso Moye, T. Or say this bank is already under government control. It's an the main strategy here is to ensure that Appointments to the board and key management roles are based on loyalty to our cause. Woman say bank where they are name board members, some here board members who meet me either a control and you can't no much as you say, then so almost my then or my complete area. My main my last one, or say Stanbic Bank, or say successor to the Andani and other key appointment. Stanbic Bank, Andani no Dano, yes sir.
Yes,
good. Now, Papa Emzo Obabe call retirement. See a point on mobile faswa, or mobile Ubiaqua Koshaho. Or say another South African bank that we can leverage on the diplomatic relationship between Accra and Pretoria to ensure that subsequent to that are favorable to the project's goal. Next, I said, Orandani be free home. Interview one more bank people was South Africa, precisely in Pretoria. That's our bank, any bank way ako compete. Now, so almost say it's in progress. We be use diplomatic channels na e dia yes an folks. My main post one yaw emfa saying ba ku bi meka ho and then all can na me chirechire mu e di ho chame. Yaw, take it over.
So 23 no. As a National Insurance Commission. Na activity near the insurance commissioner. So far has worked effectively in furtherance of our objectives. This has underscored a clear understanding of the loyalty to Nana and our broader political objectives. That's the remarks. Status needs completed.
Wow.
And our National Insurance Commission, Omubium, was a change in leadership. It is envisaged that the commission would be headed by a Baumia loyalist. Status in progress.
Asema wamoka wahane said, a National Insurance Commission wano see a change leadership no. Na oba remarks na do mo kan say say nipa na see a change no as a so yo onipa bia sa appointment na wo mo be sesa no ho no oye nipa as say oye de ben a oye baumia ehu nipa na no according to mo blueprint no che say wo mo akonuasemu a wo mo guso o mo ye sa de no mo tu hana mo wo mo nam kwam wo mo nam kwam o ekwam a wo mo tu hana mo yes na te ya o mo kozwe.
So NAT, NAGRAT, UTAG, TUTAG, and GMA. Activity: sponsor elections of candidates to executive positions of key labor unions.
Hey, are you critical?
And I remarks and I want to say, so they can influence the appointment of enterprise trustees and enterprise investment limited as trustees of fund managers of the tier 2 or 3 pensions funds of those labor unions.
Ghana for man.
Status in progress.
Good. Now no be the message abase kwaku. For document ni be koma hwanam. Fa koma nagrat hwan krantie nemne tag nemne all of those deben ya. Me fa koma omo. Wehu duma omo yedi bedi wom. Now omo se den sa kabasi ebe yese womu kwa sponsor leadership. One more ebedi nagrat nkrantie no utag ne sa anyoma nyama no wo mu ko sponsor leadership ebedi o manim na wo ma eden sa leadership no etimi ayeden ahwe se afi be influence appointment of the enterprise trustees any enterprise investments limited sa nkrovoi one mu ebehwe sa pension tier 2 tier 3 hunsem a aye deja wo Ghana na entimi nkoyema wo mu sa nkrovoi we are the papa na no omuwie no omu se den omu se sa anamoto no so no is in progress omu nam kwam omu ye hu adwuma den adaje ni proso kra omu ye hu adwuma ya akoso.
SIC Group activity: appointments to the board and senior management. Remarks: take over.
That's right.
Then status completed.
Yes. Ahana chese SIC adwumakuo no wo mu behwe se hwanim na see appoint to mu senior management ho. Say ye nkrofo be ye omo ho nkrofo na wo ba remarks no mo so my den wo mawie wo ba status nso a completed finish wo mawie ho adwuma bibia de na kwem chese bibia de na kwem yes a bibia neat bibia boba no fast ya go so
27 Baumia.
That's right.
Install Baumia as part of the succession plan.
That's right.
Remarks: its presence its presence as government advisor on financial transactions is to be intensified, including not being interested foreign companies to partner with Data Bank on such issues.
Yeah. Not just say, or about Myanmar. One member obey to say economic wizard or say whiskey or so whatever. No, ni Juma obey dear partner. One member Buama Baumiano, wait to me enya foreign companies. Now one more abe partner. Aya debeng. Okano for it and Nejuma Kuni a friendly Data Bank. Na fi amanyo mebi akuko yeni na na chese sika wo mo pema ba o man ni mu na o manye bi dia show mata so no sa na te enye Ghana mpunto ya to aso.
In furtherance of this end, all major government financial transactions are to be executed in the first 2 years of Nana's second term.
That's right. Chese afi wo mo hwe se emirikatuo so ni emirikatuo ene ahondimu ansana nana ebe free akunwa so ne second term no and say Baumia making sure say all government transactions with foreign partners are wonu benya sikapudu om no say to me baso very fast any America so ya to as well.
This will bring in the needed funds to fight the battle to install Baumia as part of the succession plan to take advantage of Baumia.
Mate. Now, Baumia ya sadie we ya afi ebe buama sika no aba no wonu menye bi e abo no aba Baumia no ho bra ema Baumia ne ba benya sa tumi no. Now guess what? This is it. One of us who move here, no more. Rade, one you must take advantage on about me and who. Hey, Grovoni, I got dream for me who be that. One of the post in the mouth say, yeah, eh? One more fate, no master, the other bones, no magical. So they cannot be people you can call them lawyer, yet they are looking for the loyalists. And me and me come as them say, if we are together on a stormy sea, we need each other a terrible loyalty. Me boy. When we come about me faso. Now so almost in progress. Just one nam kwem. One nam ekwem a mo ye ho adwuma den. To aso ya.
28 SAS. All efforts should be made to weaken it. Remarks regarding SAS, all efforts should be made to weaken it by using our foreign friends to offer GC fund or asset management rules to key personnel within SAS in order to turn them away from the setup, thus weakening its ability to compete effectively. Status in progress. Galamsey.
Galamsey.
Activity. The need to roll out a major rigorous legal means of controlling significant stake in legal good value chain. Remarks. Growing environmental factors are rendering risky our use of illegal small-scale mining, that's Galamsey, as a source of financing our political objectives. There is therefore the need to roll out a major rigorous legal means of controlling significant stake in legal good value chain. Status in progress.
Nti we manya na anye den. Nti enya wanwa se NS Frimpong ejina Amenfi East e keka de o keken. Oh. Muye ni paponifu. Ya
30 Asante Bedie etu.
Hey! Osakete. Monfa nto so mi enhwe no. Monfa nto so kete osakete mubetimi ana. Oh, credible what on the to so.
Activity.
O say mubetimi na to so. Munya ho aduma na monfa nto osakete. Hopes ni mi say ba na hopes wo hwe program no. Me de woni pa na to so ama osakete. Enemy ade.
Activity no. I say a casual look at the approved concession should be looked at. To this end, a casual look at the approved concessions should be looked at. Asante Bedie too is to look the process to take over these concessions detailed below and consolidate them onto the extended AGYAPA LLC incorporated in status.
Yeah, can hope you. Hey, Kofu epa mutimo odin. Yeah, can hope you.
As it is to end this, to this end, a casual look at the approved concession should be looked at. Asante Bedie too is to look at the process to take over these concessions detailed below and consolidate them onto the extended AGYAPA LLC incorporated in Jersey. Status in progress.
Naturally, say money concessions. No, that's one. David, near papa in America. Oni, yeah, quick, on okono. Or call for Mosa. Oni, Munyanika crack me and Henny Bium. Hobson, when you pardon. When a momo yesterday, or call, how know him, oh no, call, yes, him, sir, yes, or Sakiti. Yeah, to abano. Muhuna na santibedi to campaign platform so. Muhuno. And one way the mayor. On one show secretary to the cabinet or Sakiti. Or Sakiti. On a document he say concession bebre no ye dini na action and sase. Obehwe sa concessions way obeye ho adwuma. Detail no behwe sa concession na abeye omodia. No my den e sa concession so ababeka sa wo AGYAPA LLC de ben incorporated Jersey na eno mo kai AGYAPA gold won se me na atija no yes na eno no mo se de ye ka se eno so wo nam kwam bedieto enam kwam sisi ye ka se wo nam kwam oye ho adwuma wuro bedieto enam kwam eye ho adwuma ya over here last document and say irade yi chala na do am be unity o Ubehwe. Why are you so wicked like
31?
That's I don't cry a number no. International according to numbers. Yes.
AGYAPA royalties. The passage of the Minerals Income Investment Fund. That is the activity. The setting up of the first special purpose vehicle, AGYAPA royalties in Jersey, would allow us acting in various capacities and through our friends to acquire majority of the stake to be listed on the London Stock Exchange and the Ghana Stock Exchange.
Ghana for Mokai, Sa AGYAPA same way. Ebeye bubuja wa Ghana in some way I think 2020 ana say thereof and see ebeto aba. Na botaye na ewomi na say ye ma Ghana for ne tiase say ye de sa ye gold yi kwa kosia wo wo keke. Not knowing say no more ye me fan full respect. Should I say one more the economy de kusia one no menyiska ne say ska no ebe me no mienu diana there be na yomo ya to aso.
The cash flow will be strategically undervalued to maximize our returns. We will get a share of the money raised through IPO on the two exchanges through paveway payment by contractors who will work on MEF funded projects.
Good. We will naturally say AGYAPA no ye di kosi awo gold no wono mehwe say ehun si hu na ebeba no ehun si hu na ebeba no wo mo be ma so krate me esoti a enkoye te se o sika papa bi ebe mu ensu ne sika ebe na emom adwempo no eteti so mbe dane sika no dodo na ema ye hu dodo a eba na no mo de afa baabi. Then they will use some contractors bi or mbe use some their channel the rest of scanning their kwako to baby. I have never seen this in my life ever before. Yeah, to as well. Almost 4 minutes.
We also get a share of the dividends for our equity holding in SPV.
Ate
status in progress.
In progress. And also nam kwem. Ebria ye ka se nam kwem ho mirikatuo so ye ho adwuma beba so. Yeah.
Friday na
how Lord merciful. Folks, yet mu besi ha messages mentimi ankan. Na facha me se mentimi ankan o message. Nyakopon ya adomo a I can feel the messages e waha bebre kwa yentimi nkan ni na nkopon ya adomo Friday meba be kan ye ba be we are here Friday and then next week already some sound a yacham said the paramount stool no ye come as ya chim ebu akwa akonwa no mpedinfo akasa. They've spoken to the Frontline show. Na oh God of the heavens. Ose, Mamenka Bako, Ose Kwekwanan, these people, MPP, are thieves, destroyers, evildoers since the happening of this our dear country, Ghana. It is the same thing their forefathers did. That's why they hate Nkrumah and his good, perfect ideas. They never come to government to help to build our nation, but rather to still destroy things. I say they are Satan agents and demonic representatives in our nation. So these people, MPP, are very wicked, heartless, they are visionless, and have nothing good to better for our nation. Jerry and Odebayo. Jerry. Kweku, look at all the things you are saying. National Insurance Commission, NAT, SIC. I nearly forgot Brian Champon's matter on the acquisition of state hotels for Rock City, etc. The Bible, the hearts of man is desperately wicked. Usually, politicians want and don't tell you the truth. They keep talking about Baumia. He has become famous all over the place. Niade Sakomono no different ebaye. Oze, these people are prostitutes, criminals, and must rise up, or else we shall be slaves in Ghana. I am say Ebi Asinfosu no different ebaye. Good evening, Papa Annan. Belated Father's Day to you and all your men of integrity. Why are we here? Set democracy that people misconstrued to be the panacea of our political, economic emancipation? Oh, integrity and credibility. Why have